Hello everyone, I'm going to discuss the eighth question with you. This is the question paper of the year 2024. At present, I am going to discuss the eighth question of literature. What did Pranjal and Rajveer do during their journey and why? So, what did Pranjal and Rajveer do? Pranjal used to read detective stories, listen to Rajveer, enjoyed the greenery outside, and shared his knowledge about tea with Pranjal. Pranjal had lived in the tea garden since childhood and he was not interested. Rajveer found the experience unique and exciting. Next, who read the letter sent by Lancho? What did he do then? The answer is postmaster read the letter. He became serious. He was impressed with Lancho's faith in God. He decided to help him. He even asked for and collected contribution from the post office employees himself. He put it in the envelope and letter with God written on it. So the next one will be, where is Coorg located? Write any two characteristics of the people of Coorg. So Coorg is basically located in the midway of Mysore and the coastal area of Mangalore. It is between Mysore and Mangalore. People are fiercely independent. They are very brave. They believe in martial tradition. They are very hospitable. They are the people of Greek and Arab descendants. Okay. So that is the correct answer. Next, how can the poem The Tale of the Custard Dragon, the dragon, different from the traditional ballad? The ballad is a poetry in which you are telling a story. So how is it different from a traditional dragon? A song or a poetry tells the courage or heroism. The dragon courageous but cowardly in a very humorous manner. Even though he is very brave, he is cowardly in a very funny manner. The use of humor in the poem is a deviation from tradition. Hero is not brave but coward. So that is the answer for this one. Now I am going to discuss the E answer. E. What does Buddha say about the world? This is from the lesson Sermon of Banaras. So if he says that everything in the world is transitory, everything is not permanent. In fact, nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. One can find peace after accepting the truth of life and giving up selfishness. So you can accept peace by accepting the truth and let go of your selfishness. Now I have discussed all the answers of the eighth question. I hope you have I hope you have understood the answer. Now I am going to discuss the ninth answers of literature question paper 2023 to 2024. Ninth one, why does Anil not hand over Hari Singh to the police? This is the ninth question. Why doesn't Harry hand over him to the police? So Anil was a kind-hearted man. He wanted to give a second chance to Hari. He could have handed him over to the police, but he wanted to genuinely correct Hari into a good human being. Anil knew that finally this habit will help him to win Ravi's heart's uh, Hari's heart with faith in goodness. Otherwise, he would have become a hardened animal. Okay. So he decided to forgive Hari and pretend as if nothing happened. He wanted to give a second chance to Hari. If he doesn't give a second chance to him, he will be worse than a criminal. Okay, he will be considered as a criminal. That is the answer. Now I am going to discuss the answer of 9B. What opinion did Mr. Weihiner Albright, social science teacher, have about him? So, believed Albright was a competitive student in a good sense. He was very bright, intelligent. He put extra efforts in everything he did. He was not interested in receiving prizes. He was really an expert in managing time. If you write these points, you will get marks. Why was Mr. Harriet's strict advice? What was the strict advice of Mr. Harriet? Did Mrs. Pumphrey agree with the advice? So he believed that Albright was very competitive. He used to put extra efforts in whatever he did. He was not interested in prizes. He wanted to manage his time. And he Okay, the next one will be regarding Harriet's strict advice. What was Harriet's strict advice? And did Mrs. Pumphrey agree to his advice? He advised Mrs. Pumphrey to give Tricky less food, otherwise he will keep putting on a lot of weight. The doctor requested her to avoid giving him sweets and make him do plenty of exercises. Mrs. Pumphrey did not agree with the doctor. Okay, she agreed but did not act on it. Even though she agreed with the doctor, she did not act as per the doctor's expectation. This is the answer for the ninth question. So I'm going to discuss the 10th and the 11th question in the next class. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. So I'm going to wind up right now. Thank you so much.